let's talk about CGC.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that.
We have a CGC unboxing. I sent some things in the mail to Florida. I want to open them right now. We've been sitting here. I haven't been able to do anything with them. These are going to be things I'll probably list on eBay. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep one or two of them. I don't know. I can barely even remember what I sent in. All right. So we're just going to go one by one. Ryan, first thing. I just pulled it. I'm not looking. How do we do?
Thor, number 1. 9.8.
Yes. All right. What do we got? All right. Yes. Yes. All right. So we have the Kirby. Look at this. Look at this beautiful comic book. This right here was the Kirby. I believe they called it a hidden gem variant. It's graded. Yes. Look at. Do you see Ryan? He read it right.
I did read.
It's a 9.8.
I read it right.
That's pretty cool. You know what? I thought this was dope, man. You know, getting Kirby Thor on a number 1 Donny Cates book. Shout out Sir Cates. It had to be done.
Right next.
It was the nicest one of the batch, man. I had to do it. All right. Next one. Am I going to be happy? What is it?
Another 9.8.
Another 9.8. What's the book?
The book is Amazing Spider-Man number 654.
Ah, very cool.
Death of somebody. Oh, no. Flash Thompson.
Yeah, Flash Thompson. That's
what's
the one.
happening.
Yeah, we have
learning.
The Venom, anti-Venom. Boom, look at that. No, secret Venom. The agent Venom.
Agent Venom.
Agent Venom.
Say, that sounds...
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 654. This one's fun. I got this book from a half-price books. I purchased it with a couple others. It had a variant, the 1 in 25 Ultimate Fallout variant. And yeah, I sold that thing too quick. I regret it. It happens. It definitely happens. But I got that. I also got a first appearance of Captain Marvel was in that batch. And I was like, you know what? I'm already buying these 2 expensive books. And I see this Amazing Spider-Man 654 here. They had it priced at near mint. And the price was a solid near mint price. But I'm like, oh, I get that 9.8 vibe from this book. I'm just going to buy it. I'm going to send it down, do a quick prayer to Thor. And sure enough, I'm looking at a 9.8 copy. Your boy still got it.
I hate to burst your bubble, but this one's an 8.0.
Oh, you know what? That's okay. Because
your boy don't still got it.
No. All right, for real?
You're going to get mad at me when I tell you I still haven't read this.
You haven't read this book yet?
I still haven't read it. Isn't it like 3 issues? I'll just smash this and open it and read it.
I'm actually kind of offended right now you haven't read the book.
I haven't read it.
You sincerely haven't read Memetic?
I can go home. I just read 30 Days a Night like 2 days ago, by the way. I also just read that.
Comic fam, this guy is disappointing me every single day. No, but this actually right here,
Also never seen Buffy.
I lucked out. There's a lot of things that are wrong with this conversation right now, but we got to move on. I lucked out with this book because technically I was thinking it would be like a 7.0. It has some stuff on the cover. I couldn't get the press out. I couldn't get it out via press. But this right here, under 3,000 covers were made of cover A. So this is the secret. This is the 1 in 25 variant. And when you read this book, you will 1,000% understand why I had to get it graded and why it's one of the best comic books of all time.
That's what you said, and I have not read that one. Sorry.
Comic fam, if you can stomach something dark, horror, all right. If you like scary narratives, if you like feeling a little uncomfortable, James Tynion, yeah, Batman writer, he wrote this book. It's called Memetic. It's 3 issues. Batman. And I think it is one of the best comic books ever written. And Ryan won't read it.
No, I don't want to read it.
Because when you tell Ryan...
That can't be true.
When you tell Ryan you like something, he's the kind of guy that goes, oh, I'm going to make that on my list.
My opposite bucket list.
Yeah, whatever. I will get back to you in 5 years and watch it or read it.
You remember when you gave me The Crow?
Have you even read it yet? He hasn't even read The Crow yet.
I gave that back to you, didn't I? Because it's been sitting in the back of my car for like 10 years.
I can't even handle it. Hey, we have a super chat from someone named Tessa is a Nerd.
Oh, hey.
$50 super chat from Tessa is a Nerd. What's going on?
That's exciting.
Yeah, what does Tessa have to say?
This is because Ryan is cute and he deserves all the fancy coffees. Oof.
Oh my goodness.
What's in this box?
What is that? What was that? Ryan is cute. He deserves the fancy coffee.
I do deserve
Ryan is blushing
coffee
right now.
It's really hot in here.
Oh, Ryan, why are you blushing?
That's why.
What's going on, Ryan?
No reason.
What do you need to talk to me about right now?
Nothing.
Why are you getting all sweaty? Ryan, why are you getting all sweaty, Ryan?
It's hot in here. That's why.
But you don't typically sweat that bad.
I do sweat really bad.
Yeah, but like I can see it in your forehead. You're getting a little heat up there.
I am getting heat up there.
What is going on? Comic fam.
Got me all flustered.
What's I feel like I missed something here.
You didn't miss anything.
What do you got in your hand?
I have a comic book in my hand.
What do you got? Is it a 9.8? Because I'm hoping it's a 9.8. It's not a 9.8.
If I tell you yes, will you believe me?
No, because I can't even tell because you're sweaty. Typically, when you start sweating, I know you're lying. So now I don't even know what to believe.
It's a. What's the lowest grade you've ever seen?
That I've ever seen.
Oh, it's 0.5. That's
0.5,
big,
yeah.
right? No, that's not a. It's a 9.6.
9.6? 9.6. I'm okay with that, man.
That's fine.
It's okay. All right, so this is definitely one of those moments where it's like, do I grade it? Might as well. All right, it happens. It happens. It's a 9.6. It's Killing Joke, which is an awesome book. It's the third print. It's got the yellow. I thought it was cool. I thought, hey, if I get a 9.8, I'll be super happy with it. Sometimes you gamble. Sometimes you come up short a little bit.
Does the normal one just have green?
Yeah, I believe so.
I feel like it should be green.
Yeah, it's cool. I think the variation, do we have another?
I didn't even know there were so many prints. I got
Let's keep it going.
That's all. Oh goodness. You can grade this?
You can grade it. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so I can tell what this is because it's smaller than a standard comic, as you can see, Comic Fam.
Right.
I'm hoping for a 6.0. I'm hoping for a 6.0.
Will you be upset if it's higher than that? Because it's higher than that.
Hey, that's cool. I bet it's not higher than a 7.5 though.
How do you tell? It doesn't tell you on here how much because it changes, I'm sure.
7.0. Hey, that's cool.
How do you tell how many of those got graded?
It's
You
a
have to
census.
log in or something?
Yeah, you are. If you have a membership through CGC, which is what allows you to send things to them, you have to set up an account, right? So if you have a membership through their website, that's how you can check up the census count on all these comics and stuff. You can get different level memberships, and that's going to depend on how often you ship things to CGC. So the higher the membership, you're going to get more perks by having the ability to send more comics in at a cheaper rate. So that's how that works. But anyways, access to the census. You just have to log in and join the CGC
I
group.
want to know how many of those got graded at all.
I bet there's a good amount now. It's getting out there. Anyways, Comic Fan, what are we talking about? We're talking about Batman Almost Got Him. And you notice here that because they're CGC, it's harder to fit in this screen. But in this particular situation, this comic actually fits in the screen completely because it's not a comic book per se. It's a read-along comic that was sold at like...
Didn't you get one for Eris? Am I remembering this right?
Absolutely.
The whole thing, you guys, is he here? I feel like Eris is always lurking in the chat. He's going to jump out at me.
Dude, Eris is always here. When you say Eris's name 3 times, he actually just appears.
Are we at 3 times yet?
I think we have hit it.
I think he's here.
Very. Comics. No, but for real though, Almost Got Him. This came out in 1993. And the odds of this book having predated Batman Adventures 12, which came out in September,
Oh, God, I'm not ready for this
is
conversation.
very, very high. Thus, this now has become the real first appearance because it is comic book form and it does feature Harley Quinn. I was able to get a copy. I snagged a copy and I wanted to see if they would grade it. And they sure enough did. And I got a 7.0, which is pretty
What's
cool.
their limit? What won't they grade?
It has to do with being able to authenticate it as well as like how thick it is. If there's only so many there's like a lot of promotional items that people want to get graded, and a lot of those they can't do because they can't authenticate it, especially if it's like one page of an insert or something. So there's a lot of like reasons why you would think they couldn't grade something, but a lot of the times it's just the more obscure it is, the less they're able to validate, right?
So, like, if it's too fat, they'll grade the Detective 1000s and stuff.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely.
Like a big old.
Yeah, but like if you get like a script or something, like I have a one of the grails that one day I hope to have, and I may or may not have secured a copy, is a 30 Days a Night Spiral Edition. It's like the whole thing, and it was provided to comic book stores, and none of the grading companies will grade it because it's so thick. But technically, it's a comic book, but it was never released to the public. So it's like it's one of those weird things,
I didn't even know you could do that.
All right, so this next one I can see right here. It's
Did
a
I
bummer.
spoil it for you?
It's okay you spoiled it, but I was really hoping for a 9.8. It came back 9.6. What are you gonna do?
First appearance of the Governor. It's
cool.
Walking Dead 27.
It's cool. I've had it for a minute, man. I've had a few of these.
Maybe you waited too long and time degraded it to 9.6.
I think it's one of those things, man. I should have graded it. Maybe it could have been me. It could have been me in my travels, moving it around from long box to long box. Who knows? I've had that book for a long time.
Is that it?
That's it.
I think that's it.
Comic Fam, I want to know, how do you think I did? These aren't, I hit some 9.8s. I got some 9.6s. We got some cool books. Do you like any of these? Do you own any of these? I want to know in the comment section. Let me know. Good luck on your next grading batch. Ryan, we got to send in some of your books.
I was going to say one day I'll do it, but I'm kind of, it's like announcing how bad of a store person you are. Like, oh, Like, this is only a 9.6. Tom sucks. He can't keep a comic.
You know what I feel like? I feel like when 9.6s happen, there's people in the community, they'll kind of feel like, I got a bad, the grader, I got somebody on a bad day or something. Or I just got you got the wrong person, or you're feeling a little strict or whatever, or you said it's one company over the other.
I turn all that inward. It's me.
It's me.
I'm the failure.
I'll be real. I feel like in the process of like putting that book in particular in, there was a moment where I was like, I think I was a little too rough with it. The box that I put it in, it was not one of the CGC provided ones. I used a box that I had, and I thought it would work. I'm not sure if it did. Like, I'm looking at some of the errors here going, I think that this could have been me. And I feel like that's a thing. I mean, there's no reason why CGC would spend this much time and effort into hooking up the community basically for free. Like, a lot of these are so heavily discounted to just get them the shipping supplies they need.
Yeah.
That it's got to be because traveling is in these comics across country, it puts them at such a risk that the odds are that when it is that 9.6, the odds that it could be you is pretty damn high. And I'll admit that here. I feel like I screwed some of these up, and I'll admit it. I do this all the time. These mistakes happen.
They're doing this all day. Like, they're probably pretty good with not banging comics up and being like, oh, whoops, this is an 8.8 now.
Right.
Like
8.5.
It's you. 8.
Ryan's getting his grades down.
Is that what it is? I got it wrong.
8.0, 8.5, 9. Damn
See,
it, Ryan.
this is when I need to go smash my fingers in the car door and punish myself. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tom.
People are going to be mad now. They're like, why can't I get an 8 point? What did you say? 8.8?
8.8?
8.8.
Is that not a thing?
It's not. It wouldn't be helpful. This is an 8.6.
So is it 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then below that it's just 5s? 0.5s?
Bingo.
Look at me. I'm learning.
Until you get too low.
And then they're just like, sorry.
Then it's everything.
We threw it in the trash.
Then it's negative
This
1.
was bad.
This is actually -5. You owe us comics now for creating this book.